Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Rainbow High, Shadow High unboxing. Today, I lucked into finding the twins, the ultimate villains of Rainbow High, Naomi and Veronica Storm. These are special edition dolls. They did get rid of the plastic corners that were on the special edition boxes, which is kind of, I appreciate that because those corners just get lost really easily. Like on the shelves, they get lost. Um, it does look like they got rid of the trunk aspect of it because there is not actually like a lid to this box like there was to the DeVos twins. Um, but they look really cute. They are a little bit of an in-between skin tone because they do have like a purple tint to their skin tone compared to more of the grayscale of the rest of Shadow High, which is good because they've got purple in their vibes. And it's a very holographic look. Now, I did pick these up at Target today. I paid the full retail, which is $69.99. And here is the UPC for anybody who's looking for it. If you want to take a screenshot, there it is. And I did see these at two different Targets that I stopped at today. So you do have these coming out a little bit faster. Again, I'm in Texas, so not in California near where the pop-up was, where these were sold early. But these are very cool. I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to get these dolls until I caught up with the show, and I just kind of loved their characterization. And I do hope we get their cool little like Shadow High Jeep, because that car looks really cool compared to most of the Rainbow High dolls cars, or most just doll cars in general. Um, but so there's not a second outfit with these dolls. There are stands and there are combs, but there are no second outfits, which is a little unfortunate. But I did happen to get another Ainsley Slater doll at the same Target for a discount. And if you don't believe me, here she is for $41 compared to her $60 price. So I got her for $20 off. And yes, I know it is crazy to have found her discounted already, but I am not going to complain because my first my first Ainsley was a little bit stained, so I'm hoping when I open that one up later it's not going to be stained. But even so, I've got some really cool fashions to kind of mix and match with her. And just a little FYI, Ainsley looks really cute with Midnight BB's outfit from OMG. It just kind of works with her vibe, just in general. But, so let's get these open. Let's take a look at the box a little bit. So we have Naomi, who's an art direction focus. Here is their art on the back. And it says, "Meet the Storm Sisters. They rule the catwalk and the hallways of Shadow High." And it's really cool artwork. It's not quite as gray tone as the rest of the Shadow High packaging, but it's okay. And then we do have Veronica, who's a photography focus. So let's see how this box opens, because I'm not exactly sure how it's going to open. It looks like the back comes off. So we're going to have to cut a couple of tabs out to get her open. So at 70, these do come out to $35 a doll, which is higher priced than the regular Shadow High, which are priced at $30, which is a little unfortunate, but you just kind of accept it at a certain point. So yes, it does just kind of open up the back, but this is not really collectible packaging. But here they are outside of the reflection. Again, very cute. Let me get you a little bit less on this. Let me change up my lighting so you can really kind of see them. They really don't. Okay, so there we go. Now you can see her a little bit better over here. But they're really cute. They've got that purple to them. They've got a little bit of like peacock green over here on Naomi. And then Veronica's got more of like a straight kind of like royal purple going on. So they do have purses, which is fun. And then Veronica has the headband and hair accessories. So we are going to see once we get them out, because I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to take them out. There's a lot of things back here, but we're gonna do our normal way. I'm a little bit running out of room here on my setup because I've got a lot of dolls up right now. But what we're gonna try to do is just get everything open. Okay. And then these little boxes are not actually chests like we got with our Rainbow High twins, which is unfortunate because they already made silver boxes that they could have given us. That was a choice, especially at as high a price point as these are. But they did not do that. So it's kind of like, all right, it's fine, whatever. So if you want value, I would wait for these to go down to about at least 50, I would say, if you're waiting for them to be really priced at what they're worth. And I'm gonna have to take them out of the actual like box, it's feeling like, because I can't really get around all of their things, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to do these from the back, I guess. I was pleasantly surprised to find not just one of these, but two of them. Of course, I did not buy two. My general rule for doll collecting in general... Okay, so this is the Shadow High brush that we get with Naomi. It's very cute. So my general rule with collecting dolls is I do not buy duplicates of dolls until I find them on sale, which is the reason that I picked up the extra Ainsley that I did pick up, because yeah. Because otherwise I feel like way too much of a jackass when I take dolls that are brand new, especially for like customizations or anything like that. But you know, sometimes you just gotta strike while the iron's hot, and I really can't get her out very easily. I'm not loving this box. So we got her stand, which is stored behind her, and it's in this sort of like grayish blue, which is fun. I'm gonna set her thing up, put it behind her, behind them. Let's see. Doesn't feel like she's got a ton of glue in her hair, which is nice. But it also doesn't feel like she has no glue in her hair, which is even better. Try and just get this done out now, which would be the goal. Fighting me at every last little turn. All of these tabs are just stuck in there. I hate when they do that. Okay, so we got down to the little tab that's holding the purse in place for some god-awful reason. Okay. So here she is. She has an earring that's stuck behind her for some reason. I don't know how that happened. Let's see. As you can see, she's got a little bit of glue. I mean, a little bit of gel in her hair. Not a ton. Just enough. She does have very much like a peacock tone, so I'm getting very much like Evil Queen from Snow White vibes from her. Where is this? There is a third piece that's holding her on. Okay, so it's right there. I could not find that last one. Now let me find her earring. Okay, so here it is. So it's very cool. As you can see from the back, her hair kind of looks like a mess, which is a little upsetting straight out of the box. But again, that's a lot of the fault of them gelling these curls. But it's okay. We're just gonna try to brush this gel out. But here she is up front. She looks very cute. But I am just going to do a quick little brush while we talk about her just a little bit. Sometimes it is just going to be a little easier just to brush out the hair than to rinse it, especially if you haven't taken stock of all the accessories yet. But her hair is very cute, as you can see. We can see that peacock green, some magenta, a little bit of rose, and the, of course, that deep dark purple. There's not actually any black in her hair, it looks like, which is kind of surprising. I thought there would be some black in her hair, but there's not. As you can see, once we brush that out, it does look a lot better. And she's only got really these little, like, half ponytail things. But see, she looks a lot better now. Back of her still not perfect, but if I just kind of run my fingers through it, it works a little bit better. But yeah, she looks really cute. Now her earring did come off in the box, but it was still in there. And so one of those earrings has the S, the other one has the H for Shadow High. And she looks really cute. She's got very light eyes, which is kind of a trait that we've found so far in Shadow High. They have really expressive eyes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get this little plastic sleeve off of her purse, because we don't love those. But so this is what her purse looks like. It is held on by a rubber band, it looks like, because it has little holes for her hand to go through, which is kind of a cool way to design a clutch. But unfortunately, so like that, but as I'm already noticing, her hand is really loose. And I'm not sure if that's because it's packaged under tension or why. But it looks really cute. Her outfit is, of course, got more of that peacock tone to it. I like this little purse because, like all Rainbow High purses, it does actually open and you can put things in it. So, like, more of our like real littles fashions would fit in there. It would be really cute. But she looks great, and once you've brushed out that little bit of gel that was there at her ends, she looks really good. So she does have these peacock iridescent boots, which are awesome. They are just the fabric. These aren't molded plastic or anything. So they're very similar to Mila Barrymore's shoes that we saw in Series 4. But they're very cute. And so we're going to remove her hands. Again, carefully, but Rainbow High and MGA dolls just in general are designed to have their hands removed. But I want to see what this outfit looks like underneath. So here's the outfit underneath. It's giving biker chick. It's fun. It is 2 pieces. So it has the skirt and the top. This is an actual little like Versace inspired emblem, which is kind of fun. No accessories hidden under there, so she's just got the earrings. Nothing in her hair. And so we are going to put her coat back on because she doesn't have a second outfit to put on. I just wanted to be able to show you guys that. And these have the same articulation that we're used to getting with Rainbow High, which is the knees, the elbows, the wrist. Unfortunately, they did not make Jet Dawson's articulation the standard, but I've seen a couple of medium-toned dark skin bodies that are articulated like she was. So I think we're going to get the Spider Robin Sterling as a articulated doll, or a highly articulated doll, which would be kind of on the nose for that. So look out for those leaks eventually. But I love this coat because it is kind of a recolor of Stella's coat, I'm pretty sure. Stella Monroe. And it's got these little metal buttons. It does actually have a little patent leather zipper area or closure, which is very cute. But I think she just looks great. I'm always a big fan of these fabric boots, but they are a little bit of a pain in the butt to put on, to take on and put back on. Take off and put back on. Sorry, it's been a long day of long days, but I did find these and I wanted to get this video out for y'all, so you guys know if it's worth the money for you. Now, I have a thing for villains, so when I saw how villainy they were in the show, I was like, okay, I've got to have them for my collection. And yeah, so she looks really cute, and we are going to scooch her off to the side, back into the shadows from which she sprung, and we are going to we're going to take her sister out. So hopefully we can get her out. I'm gonna just kind of rip her out as quick as I can because I don't want to play around with it again. So maybe I'll do it from the back this time. Cutting the tabs out of the tape does seem a little bit easier to do. But as always, whenever you're opening dolls, try to be careful, because if you stab yourself trying to open a doll, people at the ER will make fun of you. I'm just guessing. Based off the one time I had a sword wound, people thought I was cosplaying. I was like, no, just fencing. Thank you, though. But long story short, don't fence while drunk. It's not safe. Okay, so we've got Veronica out, at least. Let me get the rest of her stuff, like her stand, out. So we do get 2 combs with her, which are 2 combs with the set, which I think is kind of overkill. Like, why do we need 2 combs? We didn't really even need 1. But it is good to have those combs to break up the gel. But just from the fact that you get combs with every single doll, I have entire bags that are just full of combs. So here she is. As you can see, her bubblegum is not glued on. She does have a weird open mouth if you do that. So I'll probably leave her on when she's on display. But this is just an easy little like LOL style attachment, which isn't great if they're gonna go that way for Rainbow High. I prefer they didn't start giving them little open mouths, but you know, sometimes they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Okay, got that little plastic thing off of there. Okay, and we're gonna try to get all of these little things cut so we can get our doll started off on the right foot. So she does have some of the peacock coloring in here. It's not a lot compared to Naomi, but there is some. And I'm actually going to cut her little head things because she has a lot going on with her hairstyle compared to her sister. Okay. I think I have them all. Yep. Okay. Boom. Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. All right. So here she is. Looking very cute. That's what her little hair accessories look like on top. Probably not going to take those off because those are done on her pigtails. She does have some earrings, which are super cute. Like, we've got pearl, like, little ribbon drops. I may just have to take that off because her hairs are stuck in there. But it's very cute. And they are an S and an H, but it's much more subtle than her sister's. She does have some glue down here in her pigtails. So I am just going to hit those with some quick brushes just to break that gel up. Because I hate the feeling of gel and it really restricts the hair movement. And notice how much hair is just kind of like coming out when I do that. You don't really get that problem when you rinse it, but it's a little bit easier to brush it. Because look at that, it's already, that gel is already out now. That took us, what, like 30 seconds if that. But we're going to do this little bit next. Let's see, because I don't love when they gel just the ends of things. It really messes up the look of the doll, in my opinion. But we're gonna rectify that situation here in just a second. All right. Okay. Again, a lot of hair that just kind of comes off when you brush through that gel. But it goes much faster like that. So now we've got her pigtails done. If you want to restyle it into more like twists, just get it wet and let it dry like this, like really saturated, and just let it dry and it'll hold that shape again pretty well. You don't really need to use like curling irons or anything. But see, we do have some of that peacock green in there. Now here is her purse that she's got. And look at those nails. Like, dang, they are fierce. Those are long nails on top of the shadow high spiky nails. So these dolls, you are definitely going to want to take these hands off before you try to put any jackets or anything on. Now she is actually just wearing heels. And then she has got these leather thigh highs on. So that's kind of cool. Because it does mean we can take these leather thigh highs and use them on somebody else if we decide to put her pants. But I'm really digging her look. The only thing I don't really dig is this little bandeau that she's gotten, and I think that's actually part of her outfit. I've got to take this jacket off to tell you 100% on that. But I'm going to clip this little thingy right there. So it is just like a ring that it holds up. Again, it'll open on its own. You can put things in it. She's got some molded rings on both hands. We are going to take those hands off real quick. She does have these little feather details, which are kind of fun. And then I think... Okay, so this little bow at the top is actually tied, which I don't love that because it means I have to figure out a way to get that redone, unless I just leave it open. Which I could. I could just leave it open. Okay, so this is what the jacket looks like. It's a bit of a dark take on Bella's outfit with the tweed. And then it is a one piece. No, maybe not. Oh, am I speaking too soon? Yes. Okay, so this, which I thought was the belt on the dress, is actually part of the top. So that works. So I can replace this top because I don't really love it. But I may just replace it with the black turtleneck from Ainsley. But yeah, and it's got these really cute buttons on there. And she does have her little headband, which has got spikes. But her earrings are super cute. I just don't know if I would keep her in this top. I'm going to keep her in it for now. Just because I don't want to confuse anyone that's kind of watching the video looking for a review of her. And so we've got that. And I'm going to take her little thing out. Actually going to tilt her head. We're going to try to do a bow that's not screwed up. Okay. I was able to get that on there. All right. It's not perfect, but it's better than I thought I'd do. Because, once again, I am not great at tying bows or doing hair of dolls. So I'm always trying to keep things in styles if I can. If it's not a style that I hate, I don't mess with it, other than taking the gel out. So she looks really cute. The little hole in her lips does bother me, but honestly, if I was going to be bothered about that, I could just do a little bit of modeling clay or something, or just leave the little whatchamacallit in. Or I could give her like a pacifier or something like that also. But it's cute. It's easy to take in and out. There's not really any give. So, very cute. So, my real problem with this set is the price. Because at $70, I just feel like you don't get enough to warrant the price being that high. Like, they are really cute, but the quality is not high enough to make up for the price difference, because these girls are, if you split it up, $35 a doll, which puts them at $5 more expensive than the rest of Shadow High and Series 4, and they don't come with a second outfit. Now, the DeVos twins made up for that by coming with the trunks and coming in a collector box that had the ability to be open and reclosed. These girls, they took away the trunk feature of the box, which, let's be real, the trunk feature of the box was not great, but it was still a feature. And now we have these girls who come with 2 stands and 2 combs. And there's just so much going on in here that it is not really enough. They don't come with extra shoes or anything like that, which could have made up for it pretty easily. But, you know. They do have new molds for all of their stuff, which is nice. I do appreciate getting more of like the stocking looks. I do like the detail that was put into these, except for the fact that the pockets are just outlined with sequins, and they could have been made with actual fabric and then outlined in the black ribbon. That would have been nice. They do pull it together with the sequin trim on the bottom of the skirt on that one, but, you know. But you can swap this stuff back and forth between them. And, of course, you can pull in all of the stuff from Ainsley's set and the extra outfits from Shadow High, as usual. But it does bum me out a little bit that we didn't get some of the, like, silver boxes that they made. And they could have just replaced that right there with an SH, and we could have had some Shadow High trunks. That would have been cool. Because when the DeVos twins originally released, they were $60. So we had a $10 price jump for these, and they didn't come with as much. Now, granted, the DeVos twins had just 2 pieces to their outfits, plus their purses. But actually, did they? No, I think they came with extra shoes, if I'm remembering right. But I cannot for the life of me remember fully, so don't 100% trust me on that, because I'm looking in the back on my shoe wall and trying to find the second pair of shoes that they came with, and I cannot for the life of me remember. But so we did lose out on some stuff, but here they are compared to Ainsley. You can see there is a skin tone difference. Ainsley's outfit I did pull together from a bunch of different sources. The only thing that's original to Ainsley is her shoes. So always improve your fashions if you want to. It is always up to you when it comes to Rainbow High. Do I recommend them at $70? They're, of course, the really good quality. that we've come to expect from Rainbow High. The clothes are really well put together, but I don't think I really recommend them at that high of a price. These to me say 50, which is probably about where they will stabilize once they go on sale. Just like the Vios twins have kind of stabilized at around 35, but these will probably stabilize around 45 or 50, most likely, for a while until they go on sale, or until I find them randomly at Target marked down. I don't know. We'll see. But I do appreciate that these have got kind of a really cool vibe to them, because they're not just the black and white like we got with Shadow High, the main series. So with the special edition doll, we did get the special colors. I do love a good peacock vibe. It kind of makes me wish the DeVos twins had a peacock in a bright color spectrum, but they're really cute. So, I mean, you know, they are very cute, the Storm twins. So, if you guys have questions on these, you know, leave them in the comments as normal. I didn't take these dolls down to the skin like I normally do, but that's because they were pretty much just visible in what they're wearing. Like, there's nothing under her shoes. Her shoes show her stockings already. We looked at her top. We looked at her top. We took the bubble gum out. We looked at the earrings. And they're very cute. They're not as much mirror images of each other like the DeVos twins are. But they are... I would say they are fraternal twins compared to the DeVos being identical twins, is what it felt like a little bit, except for their hair, of course. But they're very cute. And if you look closely, I don't know if I showed you her eye makeup. She's got just a flash of rainbow right there, which I think is super cute. So, if you guys like villains, these are pretty much your villains of Rainbow High, which is great. So, there they are. I'm glad I was able to find them as early as I did, because no, I'm not getting stuff sent to me. I have to go out and find it in the wild just like y'all. I just kind of luck into things. So, keep that good karma flowing, right? God, my thumb looks stubby. Anyway, so if you guys have any questions on them, leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, and as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings, because I've still got 2 more from Rainbow High Series 4 to do. So, bye y'all. Be good.